Hej, witajcie moi drodzy, z tej strony Kina, witam was w kolejnym odcinku z Gota. Słuchajcie, powstało jakieś takie nowe spolszczenie, teoretycznie naprawione powinno działać. Szczerze jeszcze nie testowałam. Natomiast zacznę od tego, że jestem wielce oburzona. Siedziałam ostatnio w niedzielę z wujkiem Markiem przy stole. Właśnie rozmawialiśmy odnośnie gry o Tron, bo i wujek Marek i wujek Krzysiek, czyli mój chrzestny, oglądają. No i tak się mówię, kurwa, wszystko spoko, ale gdzie są cycki Daenerys? No co wujek Marek, ona powiedziała, że ona już cycków nie pokaże, bo się wielka gwiazda zrobiła. No jakżem się kurwa zjeżyła. Myślałam, że mnie szlak trafi. Daenerys, radzę ci się naprawdę kurwa ogarnąć. Ten epizod jest o tobie, przynajmniej po części, i liczę na jakieś ciekawe wątki z tobą, więc mnie nie... Dziękuję. Lecimy dalej. Teraz się przerzucamy do Rodriga.
Roderick, it's the White Hills. They're assembling in the
O,
courtyard.
działają napisy.
They've woken the house. You can't let this go on. They want to see us cower.
I'll need my sentinel. Go ahead, Talia, and have Duncan meet me in the courtyard.
He's not back from the wall yet.
Then make sure Royland's there.
Masakra. A wybiliby ich wszystkich w pizdu, a nie. Ile będę czekać? Kuźwa, FPS-y na wczytywanie jak w Harrym Potterze, nie?
What is this?
It's a parade of dead men if I have my way. Who's behind this? Come out and face me!
Those are strong words. For a cripple who can't carry a sword?
All of you, show your respect to Griff Whitehill, fourth-born son of Lord Lud Whitehill and commander of this garrison.
Jak jest czwarty, to niech stanie w kolejce.
Cocky Roderick, we used to call you. Swinging your prick round, lording it over my family. Now look at you. Hey? Roderick the Ruined. I hardly recognize you. But the name fits, don't it?
Make no mistake, Griff. I'm still the Lord of Ironrath, and I run this house.
That sounds like the old Roderick, beating his chest every chance he got. I don't think he gets it.
No, my lord, I don't think he does.
Your brother Ethan didn't get it either.
You bite your tongue.
I am in charge now! And the first thing you need to know is that if I am not happy, no one is happy. So my men are taking over your Great Hall. That's where we'll quarter from now on.
What? You can't.
You'll have to go through me.
I won't have my men sleeping out in your barn in shit and filth.
I don't care if you're happy or not, you'll quarter where I tell you.
I wasn't fucking asking, Roderick. And what's more, you will treat my men right. I've heard what you've done, pushing wine on them, turning them into drunkards. That ends now. I'm not here to keep them in line. I'm here to keep you in line.
If your men don't like it here, you can march them back to High Point.
Watch yourself, Roderick.
This is against the King's law. You've no right to make such
I
demands.
have every right. We're here under the orders of Roose Bolton, Warden of the North. So I will be in your halls. I will be in your courtyard. I will sit on your fucking council and be in your bedchambers if I bloody well please.
You can't do this, little bastard. You can't just do
We'll
whatever...
do what we were sent here to do.
You're here to keep watch on your soldiers, that's all. Don't act as if you're something more.
You aren't listening, Roderick. And that's a dangerous fucking habit for a cripple. Now, me and my men will take our place in your hall. Unless you think you and your army can stop me. No, you know better than that. You know where we'll be.
Chyba sobie jaja robicie.
Outrageous.
You can't go in there.
We can and we will. Unless you want this all to end right now. Eh? I'm the only lord here. Come on.
No weź mu wykurwi. No chyba z tej jaja robicie. Jakie cioty.
Griff Whitehill. That snot-nosed fourth-born. Parading in here like a conquering fucking hero.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof, soiling our house.
I know you tried to stop them, my lord. But this occupation will break our people if it drags on.
That's clearly what he wants.
We can't let that scut rule this house.
Whether he rides out on horseback or ends up in the ground, Griff Whitehill won't be here long. I'll see to it.
Very good, my lord.
But Griff Whitehill isn't the beginning of our troubles, or the end of them. We need to look at all the pieces. Whitehill men aren't just in our house. They've raided our lands, burnt farms and cut down our trees. All the way from here to High Point.
How do we kill a snake, then? By smashing its head.
Griff isn't the head. It's his father.
Perhaps. But Griff is here. We have access to him.
And they have Ryan.
Oj tam, oj tam.
He carved these soldiers himself. Ramsay Snow killed Ethan. What's to stop the Whitehills from doing the same to Ryan at High Point? You can't forsake his safety.
But we have to do something. My lord, at least give us a target to aim for.
Ej, no kurwa, muszę myśleć jak przywódca, nie? Brat bratem, ale no... Matce się to nie spodoba, ale to.
We have to push Griff and his soldiers out of Ironrath. They're the most immediate threat.
But Roderick, what of Ryan? If you move against Griff, who knows what those riches will do to my son?
Knowing the Whitehills?
The Whitehills know that harming Ryan, killing Ryan, would mean war. There is no turning back from that. We must secure Ironrath, so we have a home to bring Ryan back to.
Don't forget him.
No przecież nikt go nie zapomina.
It's decided. We take back our home.
Ale jak nie będzie miał do czego wracać, to też tak lekka dupa.
At the Twins, we can probably gather another 30 or 40 men. But the Whitehills are already fortified inside Ironrath.
Unfortunately, Roderick was not able to secure the backing of the Glenmores. That means we have to count on Asher and Mira.
How?
Asher means to sail home from Essos with a company of hardened sellswords.
But they're not bannermen. We'll need to pay them for it.
Which is why Mira's part to play is just as crucial. She can get us the coin we need in King's Landing.
You don't imagine we have the luxury of waiting for them? Asher and Mira are a long way from here.
I have faith in my children.
If we have to go to battle before we're ready, we risk losing everything. But sometimes you have no choice.
That time may indeed come. But it's not now.
The Whitehills aren't ready for war.
Ale my
Won't be
też
long
nie.
before you're able to take action yourself.
Well, one way or another, there's a fight brewing, so I've much to prepare, and men to train. My lord?
Idź ich szkolić. Przydaj się.
My lord, there may be something we can do now.
A voice from High Point, Gwyn Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill's daughter.
The very same.
After the hells that came from her and Asher.
Despite all that, she's willing to meet with you. I hope you trust me enough as Sentinel to consider this. It would be wise to hear what she has to say.
Dobra, sprawdźmy to.
Arrange a meeting. What she has to say may prove useful.
I believe she can be trusted. But best use caution
No,
nonetheless.
raczej.
Of course.
And I'll make sure no one else knows. For now, at least.
Good.
Handle things right with Wynne. And she may even help us in High Point. When the
Przydałoby się
time
nam tam
comes.
wtyka. Jak Rodrik dobrze powtyka, to i będzie wtyka na szczycie. Da fuk, jak to w ogóle...
I want the dove pie served with a spoon of lemon cream. We'll have to let the kitchens know. And these flowers. They're just all wrong in the Crown lands. Mira, are you listening to me?
Yep.
Lady Marjorie, good tidings to you today.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
And you, Lady Mira. A word in private, if I may.
Nope.
I'll return her shortly.
Who would I be to deny Lord Tyrion?
Very soon you'll be the queen. And if you're anything like the current one, you'll deny me all you like.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but Lady Marjorie needs me.
Very well. Just know that matter we discussed? A royal decree sits on my desk now. And I'll have my squire Podrick see to it at the first opportunity. I thought you would want to know. Good news on a day that is already blessed.
Thank you for telling me, Lord Tyrion.
Oh, one more thing. The most valuable favor is a favor unspent. Perhaps I'll call on you for a dance at the wedding feast. Enjoy the festivities.
Goodbye, Lord Tyrion.
Lady Marjorie?
Marjorie nie może się tak bardzo dopieprzać, w końcu została z nią, a nie poszedł z kochanym Tyrionem.
So this is how he's helping your family? A royal decree. You know I didn't want you talking to him. Today of all days.
I made a deal with him. For the crown to buy my family's ironwood.
Think of how this will look. House Forrester already has so few friends at court. And when this decree becomes public, you may find you have even fewer. You disappoint me, Mira.
Ej, zostałam z tobą, pierdziel
We'll talk
się.
about this after the wedding. Sarah will help me with my gown and hair. Come with me, Sarah.
Nic, dalej. Naprawdę teraz to mogło podyndać do Tyriona.
Garrett, easy now.
Sorry. I was just keeping at the ready.
That's good. Don't lose that. I understand your uncle paid you a visit. What did he want? Not many people pass through here. What brought him this far?
There's news that House Forrester is in trouble.
I'm sorry to hear it, but you have to leave all that behind. Especially now that you're a ranger.
Aye.
I know you had told me you could stand with these men, but not every brother's a friend, if it came to it. And you were in trouble north of the wall. Any of them you'd trust by your side. You know these men. Who do you want watching your back?
Well, I know I can count on you, John.
I'm flattered. But our paths may not always cross. You'll need allies beside you.
Errol Holt of White Harbour, Corliss Wells from Stony Sept. And finally, we've got more spawn of nobility joining us.
No.
Britt Warwick of House Whitehill.
It can't be.
House Whitehill.
Make sure you're not bringing
This
anyone
one's for the Boltons.
There'll be a hot meal in the mess hall. After that, we'll be sorting out gear at the armory.
Garrett,
We practice swords to
Garrett,
start.
what's the matter?
Don't want anyone
You know him?
Come on, get moving.
Garrett. Who is he?
That man murdered my family.
What?
Snow! See these new recruits to the Maester?
Don't do something you'll regret.
If it isn't the fucking pig farmer. I'm here 'cause of you. Got sent to the war for that little party I threw with your family. Don't think it's over.
Chyba ty nie wiesz, że to koniec, kurwa,
Guess what's
cieciu.
your back?
What are you waiting for, recruit?
I got nothing to say to you. Now get out my sight, and will you make me?
That's enough, both of you. I said move!
I'll be seeing you, farm boy.
Żebyś się kurwa nie zdziwił. Cieciu.
This isn't fair. We were supposed to be up there. I'll never see another wedding like this. I don't know what
No
you
to
did
wesele
with
czekałam
Lance
4 sezony.
that made Cersei want to punish you, but it never should have affected me like this. You just don't get it, Sarah. I've been fighting for my family's lives here, and what Tyrion Lannister did for me, it may have saved them. Whether you have a seat at the wedding just isn't as important. I see. Well, I hope it was worth it, because you don't know how furious Marjorie is at you.
Pierdolić Marjorie.
When I was getting her dressed for the wedding, she was talking about who she could replace you with.
Oj.
I probably shouldn't have even told you, but I suppose you have a right to know. It can't be that bad. I stayed with her when Tyrion tried to talk to me. I said everything right. It's funny how things change, isn't it?
Ja się szykuję na moją
I seem to
miejscówkę.
remember, not too long ago, I was asking for your help with Marjorie. And now here we are, with you on the outside needing my help.
Ja ci wtedy pomogłam.
Go on, ask me for it. Unless you want Marjorie to make you leave King's Landing. You're making a lot of drama out of nothing, Sarah. This will pass. Marjorie and I will be friends again. I'm not
I to mi się kurwa nie podobał. Mam to w dupie.
Won't we?
Po prostu mi się nie podobało.
Oh no, they're already serving the pie.
Oi,
We're missing everything.
I know you. You were in the gardens the other night with Damien. Before he disappeared. I have a few questions to ask you. What were you doing there with him?
Mira, you've made a mistake.
Seven hells. You there, girl. I need a towel or a wet cloth, something.
Lord Morgren.
You'll need to find someone else. I'm not finished
Are you
with her.
sick, man? You think I have time to bother with handmaidens? Release her, or I'll have Queen Cersei find you another job. Well, I just ruined a perfectly good shirt to come to your rescue. No need to explain what that was all about. We all have our own mischief to hide.
That was kind of you. I do appreciate it.
Well, I didn't do it merely for your benefit.
Then why?
Perhaps I recognize a kindred spirit. It's not every little handmaiden who can steal an ironwood decree with the crown right out from under my nose. Consider me impressed. My partners, I am afraid to say, felt rather differently about it.
You flatter me, my lord.
I'm only saying you have potential.
Nie wiem, że się ciebie
Your
boję.
problem is, you still think like a handmaiden.
No,
Do you even understand why Tyrion gave you the ironwood deal? Because it wasn't out of the kindness of his heart.
Of course I do. Whitehall.
pozgrywajmy głupią.
Always has been. The crown needs the best.
Well played, but I know you don't really believe it's that simple. He only brought you into that throne room to turn us against each other, to get the cheapest ironwood from you. He played you. Played us all. Like little toys.
I'm not so easily played, my lord.
My lady, why do you think I'm talking to you? I remember what it was like to be new to this game. You feel like you're drowning, don't you? There's no one you can really trust. What you need, more than anything, is an ally.
Ja wolę Tyriona
I
niż
could be
ciebie.
that for you, Lady Mira. Is that something you'd be interested in?
I don't know you, my lord. I have no reason to trust you. I can do just fine on my own.
Can you? Circumstances have put us at odds. But what if we were to work together? Control the price of ironwood together? We could get very, very rich together.
Nie oleję Tyriona, który postanowił mi pomóc, tak?
Who has proven to be very interested in it.
Zapomniałem, że Tyrion za to... Ach, fuck.
What happened? Joffrey's dead!
I'm afraid it just became a very bad time to be linked to Tyrion Lannister. Tell me that you got that ironwood decree from him before the wedding.
Oh no. He said it was waiting for me on his desk.
What a shame. Such potential. I'm afraid any chance of our alliance has become quite impossible. You understand, Lady Mira?
Can you help me get it out?
I have my own affairs to deal with. But if it were to disappear, perhaps we could talk again. You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. It'd be terribly disappointing to see it on the end of a pike.
Dobra, słuchajcie. Pobiegniemy sobie dalej za Mirą w kolejnym odcinku, a wy standardowo komentujcie, subskrybujcie, łapcie w górę mile widziane. Pozdrawiam was, kina, trzymajcie się i cześć!